Hey guys, Chris from Hockey Tutorial here. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new product which is going to be the Fast Hands. What this is a stick handling training aid that gives you an object to practice your stick handling or manoeuvring the puck around, through and over. The idea behind it is to make your training a lot more game applicable, so in this video we're going to be breaking down how this device sort of works, what it can help you develop, and of course what we think of it over here at Hockey Tutorial. So taking a look at this product over here, if I just get my gloves off so I can actually do this properly. You can see that it's very, very different to some of the other training aids that you might have seen for stick handling. Things like the Sweet Hands, which is more of a straight line sort of thing. The idea behind this is to sort of challenge the way that you currently stick handle and to make your training a bit more game applicable. The good thing about this thing is that you can see it's got 5 different sections over here, and it's got numbered sections. You can see 1 over there all the way to 5 at the end. And what that's for is that on the Fast Hands website, they actually have training videos that show you different drills that you can practice using and incorporate in all of these different 5 sections of the Fast Hands over here, which is really, really nice. So, of course, there'll be a link down below to the video that Fast Hands have put out, showing you some of the drills that you can actually practice with this thing and sort of challenge the way that you stick handle. But you can see that this is very, very different to what we've seen previously. And from what we've seen so far, we definitely like this thing because it just adds a new dimension to the way that you stick handle because of the different drills that you can practice with it. It makes the way you practice your stick handling at home more game applicable, so when you get on the ice you can actually use those different skills that you've practiced and actually use them in game, but most importantly it challenges the way you stick handle. So let's take a look at this thing. I'll show you some examples of what you can do and we'll go from there. So you can see that we set it up on the ground over here. For practicing off the ice, if you're on a fairly smooth surface or even quite a rough one, it's definitely going to be recommended to have one of the green biscuits over here. You can see that we've also got the green biscuit snipe. That's for shooting, and it doesn't slide as well as this one, so we won't be using that. And another favourite to use for stick handling is also the Swedish wooden stick handling balls. So any of these two over here would be great. But because of the sort of height or clearance that you have underneath these Fast Hands over here, you can either use a ball, you can see that that slides completely fine underneath it, or you can also use hockey balls, the weighted balls. It's just a case of whatever you're more comfortable stick handling with. But for this sort of video, we're going to start off with the green biscuit puck, and then we'll mess around with the Swedish ball and see how that goes. So what we're going to take a look at now is just a few drills that you can practice with the Fast Hands. As I said, there'll be a link down below in the video description for you guys to check out a much bigger sort of a range of drills that you can do with this thing, but we're just going to pull a couple of them out at random and also make some up as we're going along. So the first one that you can practice, of course, as we said, the idea is that you've got these 5 different sections over here to practice passing the puck underneath and catching it on the other side. The idea is to try not to clip the Fast Hands with your stick, because, for example, if you're stick handling under someone's stick, you don't want to get caught there and let the puck slide off. So it's quite nice practicing catching the puck on the other side without knocking this constantly, like going through, smacking it like that. You want to sort of try and minimize how much contact you have with the Fast Hands and just get the puck through it and then catch it on the other side. The good thing about it being numbered 1 to 5 is that it makes it easy to sort of explain the drills. I like to go 1 through all the way to 5. So you can start on this end over here, and the idea is to pass underneath 1, completely through the section over here, and underneath 5, and then catch the puck on the other side over here. So a quick example of the way that works is all the way through. You can see that I'm not smacking the Fast Hands with my stick. I'm trying to sort of avoid contact with it. The way you could think of that is if you're stick handling underneath someone's stick or through someone's legs, you don't want to be kind of getting tangled up in between. You want to get through nice and clean. So one more time. All the way through without coming into contact with it. It's quite difficult at first, but it's just a case of practice and you'll get better with it. So this is a really nice drill to practice, just going all the way through. Another thing that you can do while you're doing this drill is to add a bit more complexity to it by adding some stick handles in. So when you get halfway through over here, you can practice a bit of stick handling and then pass it back through again. This is really good for hand-eye coordination and, of course, just giving you a sort of different way to practice stick handling and passing off the ice. So one more clip going through it, stick handle in the middle, pass it back through, and you can speed this up as you get more confident. So another way you can also practice your stick handling, a lot of the other stick handling aids or training aids that are on the market at the minute sort of encourage you to practice your stick handling just facing the object head on, which is not really game applicable. You want to practice stick handling in directions that you're not so comfortable with. So instead of just stick handling with the puck or the ball in front of you and the Fast Hands in front of you, perhaps stand to the side over here. These are some of the other drills that Fast Hands sort of encourage people to do. This is me stick handling to the side over here, which is sort of a direction that you wouldn't normally practice if you were at home just dribbling a puck through some cones or something, sliding it left and right. So by stick handling to my side, it just puts me a little bit outside my comfort zone and teaches me a slightly new way of controlling the puck around me, which gives me a new range of motion that I can move the puck around another opponent. So one of the things you can practice over here, which I really, really like doing, is you can start, of course, standing to the side, and you can just pass the puck. We're going to use the numbers that are displayed on the top of the fast hands over here. So you can practice going, for example, through number 2, and then from here, pass it through number 3, and then you could go again back through number 3, number 2, and then come back to the side over here. If you want to make this a bit more interesting, some of the other things you can do is also add a toe drag into the drill. So I'll show you that very, very slowly. Move it back over here, through there, back through. Once you get over here, you can push the puck up, add a toe drag, and then repeat the whole drill again. I'll show you what that looks like in one constant motion. If you can see me now, Max is going to give this drill a go. You're going to stick handle, you're going to go through number 2, across to 3, back through 3, back through 2, all the way back over here, then you're going to push it up to 5, toe drag it back down, and then in one fluid motion, repeat the drill all over again. There you go. Two, 3, back to 3, 2, back, another, smoothly. Oh, come on, you can do better. So after having taken a look at the fast hands, I can definitely say that this is one of the most fun pieces of equipment that I've got to train with in the last few months. This thing is really, really interesting. You can come up with loads of different variations and ways of stick handling with it, which is what's so unique about this thing. I like the fact that you can use it for stick handling and dribbling a puck underneath it, around it, and of course over it as well, which is really, really nice because it makes your training, as I keep saying, more game applicable because you can work on being able to lift the puck over your opponent's stick or going through their skates, which is really, really nice that you can do that with this thing over here. You can use this thing on the ice and off the ice, and the good thing about it is that you don't really need a shooting pad to use it. You can just buy this one fast hands over here, pick up a green biscuit and a Swedish ball, and provided that you're on sort of a relatively smooth surface, you can use it really, really comfortably, practically anywhere. In a park, in a tennis courts, in your garden, on a road. It's really, really nice, really diverse piece of equipment. One of the things that I really like about it is the fact that it's made of metal. It's completely solid, one piece. It's not the sort of thing that is going to fall apart. You're going to lose bits. You're going to break it. This thing is completely solid. All the pieces are welded together. It's not too heavy as well, so it means that you can carry it around with you quite easily. It just means that it's going to last. So if you leave it out in your garden, if you have a few people using it at the same time, it's not the sort of thing that's going to break very easily, which makes it definitely something worthwhile investing in. In terms of how much it costs, it's I believe about £70 or £80 to pick one of these up at hockeytrainingaid.com. There'll be a link in the video description as well. It's the cheapest training aid in terms of having something to stick handle around, because the sweet hands, I think those are about $129.99 or something like that. So they're much more expensive than this one over here. It's fairly cheap, and it's going to last you a hell of a long time because it's not made from plastic, it's made from metal. And of course, the last little point is that this thing is really, really creative, because there's an endless amount of things that you can use the fast hands for. It's just a case of being creative with your stick handling, and of course try and shy away from having the stick and the puck directly in front of you. Perhaps practice with the stick and the puck to the side, and the fast hands on your side over here, just to pull you out of your comfort zone and make your stick handling practice a bit more worthwhile, a bit more game applicable, because you're not always going to have a chance to stick handle in front of you. You need to feel comfortable moving the puck the whole way around your body, which is definitely going to benefit you on the ice. So this definitely gets a thumbs up from us at Hockey Tutorial. Me and Max have had a blast playing around with this thing, coming up with some drills that are quite hard. Definitely can feel my shoulders and my forearms hurting from the training that we've done from a few hours of playing with this thing today. It's a hell of a lot of fun, and of course all of the links for more information about it will be down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Chris from Hockey Tutorial. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and also like the Facebook page. All of the links will be down below. And please subscribe to the channel if you like the videos that we do. Thanks, and take care till next time.